What's up, what's up? My name is Marisa Yanez. I am from San Francisco Bay Area, but I am currently in Seattle for about another month. And we have here my co-host,
Mario B., New Jersey, representing here at the 2007 LA Salsa Congress, the 9th annual here at the Radisson for the first time. And of course, takeover player, we got the pretty guys and gals.
the pretty boys and girls, because they're still young and beautiful, and you guys are. Introduce yourselves.
They grew up.
Your name? Okay, my name is Ricardo Sanchez.
Michelle Castro.
Elisa Tapia.
Danny.
My name is Danny.
Danny. And keep in mind, please, folks, it is about 3 in the morning, and we are having a very festive night. So we are going to do the best that we can tonight, right, guys?
Yes.
Of course.
Okay, so for those of you who don't know, you guys are the defending world champions from 2005. And I have to say, we were watching the DVDs from 2006 upstairs earlier today, and you guys were just absolutely flawless again this past year.
On point.
What can you attribute this to?
Hours and hours of practice.
That's for sure.
And what's your background, all of you? Because you seem to have maybe some ballroom training or some different dance training. What have you guys done in the previous time?
Jazz.
Yeah, Lisa and I both have jazz and dance training from 3 years old.
Yeah, jazz ballet.
I pretty much have done salsa most of my life. I've taken a few modern, a few jazz classes, but nothing to say I've been trained in it, but the basics.
Michelle and I actually grew up at the same dance studio. So Schumacher's. Yeah.
A little bit of ballroom also.
But-
And then Ricardo.
Me, I did a little bit of Colombian folkloric and stuff like that, but I mean, pretty much as far as... Where's my mic? Pretty much as far as like my salsa career, I pretty much have done it here in the United States, you know, thanks to like Michelle and, you know, a lot of like some of the instructors that you guys see out there. Basically, we have grown together, and obviously we have passed it on to our...
When was the Pretty Boys and Girls established?
As far as name or as far as company?
The company, yeah.
Well, as far as name, it's a long story, but pretty much started in Long Beach. You know, we were working down with Michelle. We were thinking about, Ocean Beach. Like, you know, we wanted to see, you know, what kind of name, and all of a sudden some guys approached us like, oh, look at these pretty boys and girls. Like, and we were just, you know, we didn't know if they were hitting on me or Michelle, but, you know, like we said, that's a really cool name. You know, I think it will be catchy. So ever since then, you know, we decided that's going to be our company.
And what year did you guys come together as a team?
2001.
Wow. It's not bad. That's pretty successful considering it's 2001. Also, where do you guys teach? Where's the school located?
We're based out of Campbell, California, and it's Dance Spectrum. That's our main, you know, home. And, you know, we have classes here and there at different clubs and stuff like that. But basically, that's our home base. You know, we have a very nice social, like the first and third Friday of every month at Hot Salsa Friday, we call it. And, you know, it's really fun.
One of the best, longest running socials in the Bay Area. I was just there last week, and I have to say, we had an absolute blast. And Michelle and Ricardo, you guys are pretty much known as like the mommy and papi of the salsa scene in the Bay Area. And you're also the producers of the San Francisco Salsa Congress. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Yeah, it's our 6th year going on, and it's at the Oakland Marriott Convention Center. And when we started, we tried to keep everything all in one place so the dancers didn't have to travel anywhere. But it's stocked with workshops and shows and bands, and it's a great community, and everyone that comes there talks about that and says how much fun it is.
And for how many years have we been running the San Francisco Salsa Congress?
6 years.
6 successful years.
It's really becoming, aside from the West Coast, I think it was even bigger than this event this year, right? I mean, it's becoming one of the largest, most successful salsa congresses in the world, I would say.
The hotel, it's connected to a convention center, so we can accommodate a lot more people, and we can grow a little bit more with that.
I've noticed something, especially from the Bay Area being my hometown, that something unique exists in the Bay Area, and that is the cohesiveness. I know that last week at your social, I saw Son de Mania, Salsa Mania Sema Pro Team. I saw Salsa Mania perform. I saw Isidro and Shayla perform. What do you think is special about the Bay Area that makes the salsa scene so cohesive and supportive of one another?
Okay, we have so much to talk about. So,
We could be here forever. The thing is, we built the community.
Hola. This is the community.
Hi. I'm from the East Coast. Well, I'm the West Coast. I'm from Mexico, but I'm the...
Thank you very much.
As soon as she finds her brother somewhere around here.
The thing is, we built the community together. We saw Junior and Emily grow.
West Coast.
I mean, in reality, I mean, the beauty about San Francisco is that we really have built a nice, beautiful
Yes.
community.
Forget San Francisco, New York. No. San Francisco, West Coast. Forget San Francisco, New York. San Francisco, bro.
I think this is part of the magic. I mean, you have Bay Area dancers, you have East Coast dancers, and for some reason in San Francisco, everything seems to come together. So you come to San Francisco and there's no distinct sort of pride about just San Francisco. I think everybody comes together. I think the San Francisco Congress does a great job of making sure that not just San Francisco, but every other country
Everybody
involved
feels at home.
is at home, and everybody's welcome. And that's the great thing about San Francisco. It's so diverse. You know, the city is diverse already, and I think that reflects in the salsa scene as well.
Okay, so I think we've kept you guys here for a long time. Do you guys have any websites or anything online that people can visit to find out more about you?
Most definitely. I mean, I want you guys, we had to change our date for our Congress a little bit. It's going to be November 1st to the 4th, 2007. Hopefully next year we're going to start back in the third week of before Thanksgiving. But for this year, it's going to be November 1st to the 4th. And visit our website, sfsalsacongress.com.
And RicardoandMichelle.com.
And check out that Congress, or just visit the Bay Area whenever you get a chance. There is always something going on. Thank you so much. Thank you. The beautiful, pretty boys and girls.